Hi, I'm Chris Dolan with Marina Electrical Equipment based out of Williamsburg, Virginia. Today we're going to talk about our kilowatt-hour electrical meter, how it works, what comprises the system, some of the standard features. We'll also talk about some of the optional standards that we have, including wireless output for electrical as well as water meters, and we'll also talk about the wireless software package that we have that is proprietary to Marina Electrical Equipment that comes with that system. First, let's discuss the components that make up the kilowatt-hour electrical meter. First, you're going to have this metering control box that's going to basically do all of our readings for us. One thing you want to ensure is that you have the correct voltage meter. That's going to be located at the very top where it says voltage. Along with that monitor, you're also going to have a wiring harness that looks like this with a bunch of CTs. These CTs will be determined by the voltage of that meter, and they'll get plugged directly into the quick disconnect that is provided with the monitoring box. Also included will be the powering harness. That power harness will have terminations that will go to the bus bar assembly as well. Also, the output of the meter itself, it reads in 1/10 of a kilowatt hour. This is very important to notice. So when you take your readings, you're not charging people for 100 times more than what they need to be charged for, but we'll talk about that more here in just a minute. Let's talk about some of the features that are actually on the monitor box itself. There are going to be two LEDs on the assembly. One is a power LED and one is a load LED. These are very important. If you ever have any issues with the box itself, you're going to want to locate these and take a look and make sure that they're illuminated. The power LED simply means that the wiring harness is connected properly and that you're getting power to the meter itself. Sometimes this may flash if you have the wireless optional box. If it has a wireless output, you'll see that LED flash. The load LED is important to make sure that the monitor is actually reading the electrical usage from the boater. If that is flashing, that means that the monitor is operating properly. Now let's discuss the apparatus that actually does the output for the meters, our counter. Again, that reads in 1/10 of a kilowatt hour. Again, very important for billing. So the rightmost digit is 1/10 of a kilowatt hour. Now, if you ever have any issues with this and you want to test it, what you need to do is get a 9-volt battery. If you touch the leads of a 9-volt battery directly to the counter leads themselves, you'll see that it turns 1/10 at a time. To read your meters, what you're going to want to do is take the readings from the month prior and subtract them from the readings that you get from this month, and that will be your kilowatt hour usage. You'll then multiply that by the amount of per kilowatt hour charge that your utility charges you, and then you can bill your customers directly from that. Should you ever have any issues that are not covered by this video, please feel free to call us at Marina Electrical Equipment. Our biggest goal is to make sure that you're happy. We have technical people as well as salespeople that are happy to help you with any issues that you may have. Please do not hesitate to call us. The warranty on the meter is 1 year from the date of purchase. We want to make sure that you are happy, so if you ever have any issues, even if something's out of warranty, we're happy to work with you for that. The warranty does not cover items such as flooding, Mother Nature. If the pedestals have been underwater and the counters have been underwater, that is not covered by warranty. So anything outside of that, it's any defect and craftsmanship or anything that we do at the factory, please let us know. We'd be happy to help you get that figured out. Along with the kilowatt hour metering devices, we also have an optional feature where you can wirelessly transmit your electrical usage as well as your water usage. Now, if you opt for that feature, you're going to receive a package of the following items. It's very important that you do not throw this package away. Oftentimes, with all of the packages and pallets that show up with our equipment, this small box gets put to the side and thrown away. So make sure that your contractor knows that you have a wireless metering package on the way so they do not throw these items away. Now, what is included in that package? The first thing you're going to receive is a 14-inch flat panel antenna. You're going to want to mount this antenna within about 400 feet of the marina. It also needs to be facing the marina itself. Once you have that mounted, you're going to want to connect this cable to it and also this device as well. This will connect to our base station, which is the most important item that you're going to have, because that is what actually does the meter readings. This gets plugged in between the antenna and your computer. Now, the computer is not provided by Marina Electrical Equipment. You are responsible for three things. First, you're responsible for providing a computer that has Microsoft Access on it. After that, you're going to be responsible for the mounting and installations of the gear that we just talked about. And third, you're going to be responsible for generating what's called a GUID report. We'll talk about that here in just a second and how you get to those, but very important that you follow these steps. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact Marina Electrical Equipment and we will happily help you do that. Now that you've gotten all of the hardware installed for the wireless metering system, let's talk about the third most important thing that you're going to need to do, and that's identifying the GUID numbers that are on each individual meter. Again, this is very important to make sure that the meter that you have at that slip is designated in the electrical system in the proper location. That way the person's usage is going to be sent back to the wireless location. So, to find the GUID numbers, they're going to be located underneath the door of each power pedestal. So it's going to say Zigbee and then a bunch of alphanumeric letters. You're going to want to take those 8 digits. We highly recommend that you take photos of these tags as well as the slip number that they're in. It makes it very easy for our technicians to follow through with that and set the system up properly. You can also find the Zigbee numbers on the back of your individual meters. They're going to be located again under Zigbee. Once you have these labeled and identified, go ahead and contact Marina Electrical Equipment. You're also going to have a jump drive that came with your package. If you put this jump drive into your computer and install Nucore, N-U-C-O-R-E, that will allow you to go ahead and get everything set up. Another thing you're going to want to do is install TeamViewer. TeamViewer allows our technicians direct access with your permission to your computer to be able to set everything up. Again, if you have any questions or any concerns regarding any of this, if something is not in the box or if you need any help whatsoever, please contact Marina Electrical Equipment. We are happy to help. After you've identified all of your GUIDs, the next thing you're going to want to do is install Nucore on your computer. On the jump drive, which is provided by Marina Electrical Equipment, you're going to plug that directly into your computer. Again, this is the computer that you provide with Microsoft Access. Plug this into the computer. You're going to open this up and you're going to look for the icon that says Nucore. Click on that and that will open up the Nucore software. What we're looking at right now has already been preloaded. So to view your meters, you're going to go to View and then Meters. And that will show you the kilowatt hour total as well as the water total for each one of your slips. Again, this will all have been preloaded during the installation. If you want to do a reading, you're going to go to Meter Readings and Log Meter Readings. Hit that. You're going to want to set a path for that. You're going to want to put this in a location that you can find. We recommend making a new folder. We'll call this Meter Readings. And this is where we'll save all of our readings. Again, go to Meter Readings, Log Meter Readings, and then if we open our desktop back up, we should have a folder, and that will show us where all of our readings are located. Once you do a couple of these, you'll be able to use the differential calculator, which you're going to go to Tools, you'll go to Meter Readings, Difference Report. Let's go ahead and make another log. Difference report, it's going to ask you where you want to start. So you'll go to Setup Report. You'll click on your first meter reading. Then you'll click on your second meter reading, where you want this to be located. Again, we're going to call it Meter Readings. And let's call this Reading 1. Calculate now. And this will give us the readings that we're supposed to have. It's going to be in an Excel form, but it's going to give us the difference between our initial readings and our final readings. And this delta here is what we're going to end up charging our customers. Again, if you have any questions, please let Marina Electrical Equipment know. We're happy to help in any way we can. Thank you.